Could Donald Trump's Nobel Peace Prize dreams be shattered by 5 unseen judges? In a world where peace seems increasingly elusive, the Nobel Peace Prize stands as a beacon of hope, recognizing those who dare to challenge the status quo. But this year, the prestigious award is at the center of a heated debate, with former U.S. President Donald Trump openly campaigning for the honor. And this is where it gets intriguing. The decision lies in the hands of 5 individuals. Members of Norway's Nobel Committee, whose identities and motivations are as diverse as they are enigmatic. Let's delve into the story behind these judges, their backgrounds, and the controversies that could shape this year's award. The Nobel Committee, Guardians of Peace. Established in 1897 by the Norwegian Storting Parliament, the Nobel Committee is tasked with selecting the laureate of the Nobel Peace Prize. Its members, elected for 6-year terms, reflect the political landscape of Norway, but are barred from being sitting parliament members. This year's committee is a fascinating mix of personalities, each bringing unique perspectives to the table. Meet the judges. Jørgen Watne Friednes, the youngest ever chair of the committee at 41. Friednes is a human rights advocate with a non-political stance, but known sympathies for Norway's Labour Party. His work with organizations like Médecins Sans Frontières, MSF, and the Norwegian Helsinki Committee underscores his commitment to global justice. Friednes has been instrumental in rebuilding the island of Utøya after the 2011 massacre, a tragedy that claimed 69 labor activists. Asle Toje, as vice chair, Toje represents the conservative wing. A former research director at the Norwegian Nobel Institute, he has authored books on international relations. Toje's attendance at Trump's inauguration and his call for a nuanced view of the MAGA movement have sparked debates about his potential biases. Anne Enger. At 75, Enger brings a wealth of political experience, having served in various government roles, including as acting prime minister in 1998, a staunch supporter of Norway's Centre Party. She has also led anti-abortion campaigns, though unsuccessfully. Her vote against Norway's EU membership in 1994 highlights her skepticism of supranational entities. Kristin Clemet, an economist and former Minister of Education, Clemet is a member of Norway's Conservative Party. She has been critical of Trump, accusing him of dismantling American democracy and undermining the liberal world order. Gry Larsen, a former Labour State Secretary and head of Care Norway. Larsen is a vocal advocate for global women's rights. She has openly criticized Trump's foreign aid cuts and his rhetoric on women and human rights. The selection process, a secretive affair. The Nobel Committee operates in strict secrecy, with members forbidden from disclosing nominees or voting patterns. This opacity has fueled speculation, especially given Trump's aggressive lobbying efforts. Friednes insists the committee remains independent, stating, "We are used to working in a locked room without being influenced." But here's where it gets controversial. Past decisions, like awarding the prize to Ethiopian Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed in 2019, have been met with criticism, as Ethiopia later escalated conflicts in Tigray. Trump's campaign, a desperate bid? Trump's quest for the Nobel Peace Prize began in 2009 after Barack Obama's win. This year, he claims to have ended 8 wars, including the recent Gaza peace deal. However, his lobbying efforts, including calls to Norwegian diplomats, have raised eyebrows, and this is the part most people miss. While Trump seeks validation, committee members like Larsen and Clemet have openly criticized his policies and leadership style. Other contenders. A humanitarian focus. With 338 nominees, including 244 individuals and 94 organizations, the competition is fierce. Sudan's Emergency Response Rooms, a volunteer group aiding war-torn communities, and Yulia Navalnaya, widow of Russian opposition leader Alexei Navalny, are seen as strong contenders. Nina Greger, director of the Peace Research Institute Oslo, emphasizes the importance of recognizing grassroots efforts, stating, "Awarding the prize to humanitarian initiatives highlights the power of everyday citizens in times of conflict." The bigger picture, peace in a troubled world. As the committee deliberates, the world watches with bated breath. Fridness acknowledges the pressure, noting, "The world is listening." And discussing how we can achieve peace is a good thing. But here's the burning question. Can the Nobel Peace Prize retain its integrity amidst geopolitical tensions and personal ambitions? And what does it say about our global priorities when a figure as divisive as Trump is in the running? Thought-provoking question. Should the Nobel Peace Prize prioritize political achievements or grassroots humanitarian efforts? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And let's spark a conversation that transcends borders and ideologies.